Hey guys, welcome back to Rudragoda channel. Hope you all are fantastic. Guys, in this video, I'll talk about SolarWinds Observability maintenance window.
Usually, in any monitoring tool, alerts are generated whenever servers or application or device goes down. But sometimes outages are planned one, like server patching or reboot activity or application deployment or infrastructure upgrades. So, during these planned activities, we do not want unnecessary alerts or emails or incidents or tickets. To avoid this, we use something called a maintenance window. So, what is the definition of maintenance window? A maintenance window is a scheduled time period during which monitoring of alerts and notifications are temporarily suppressed for the selected resources. Okay, the monitoring will be continuous in the background, but alerts are muted, right? So, operation team are not disturbed by the planned maintenance activities. That is what the importance. We can prevent the false alerts, we can reduce the alert noise, we can avoid the unnecessary incident tickets, we can stop sending the emails during the reboot activity, right? So overall we can completely reduce the noise in the environment by using the maintenance window. So now I'll show you how to set up a maintenance window in the SolarWinds SaaS. I already connected to the portal. So once you connected, you need to go into the settings, and inside the settings you have an option called maintenance window. Scroll down and here is the option maintenance window. I just clicked on that, and in this particular screen you are going to get the complete list of maintenance window whatever you have created. Currently it is empty because I have not set it up any maintenance window. To create a new maintenance window, you can simply find an option called create. I will click that option and provide the name and description to this maintenance window. I'll use something like CHGPQR001. So it is a kind of providing the change number here, or else you can provide it as May patching. Okay, some meaningful information you can give here. If any other person comes and see the maintenance window names, he can easily understand, okay, why, for what reason the resources are or the entities are kept in the maintenance window. Either you can provide the change number, incident number, request number, or some meaningful names there. And of course you can provide a detailed description also here. That is also possible. Once you provide that information, then click on next. And this is the second screen. This is very important for the maintenance window. Here we need to select the entities. You can select multiple entities. It is not like we have to select only host at a time, or the website at a time, or the real user monitoring related metrics at a time. Nothing like that. You can select multiple entities by simply clicking on this add button. I will show you by selecting two different entities now. First, I will go ahead and take use of the host. So I'll search the keyword host here. If anything, it will display. Yes, we have an entity type host. Then I want to filter the host by using the selected host or content text, does not contain text, and search query. These all options are available. I will use the second option to keep it simple, that is selected host. And from this section I will select the host. For example, I am doing the activity on Linux 002 server and Unix 001 server and also demo 01A server. I am doing some activity on these three servers, so definitely it will create an alert, right? To avoid that alert, I want a alert suppression. For that reason, I just selected these three servers. Along with this, I am also doing the activity on my website related as well. So website will also generate the alert. So I don't want, because I know I am working on that, I am going to fix some issues or I am going to do some upgrade activity. So why should I get the alert during that time frame, right? For that reason, you can click on add button and here you can type web. Yes, website is there. Suppose if you are doing activity for the IAS related, then go for IAS web server. Now I will take use of the website. Then scoped by, again I'll go for the second option, that is selected websites, and I'll choose the website name here. Currently in my environment I am doing two website monitoring, that is best places and Amazon. For this demo I will take the first option, that is Amazon. Okay, I'm doing some activity on the Amazon website, so I don't want to alert. That's fine. After that you need to give the particular time period from when to when SolarWind suppress the alerts, that you are going to define here, from and to. So I want the alert suppression from tomorrow, exact 4 o'clock onwards, right, to till you need to provide the timings here till 29th of 16. Okay, 29th of 6 o'clock. I mean 16 means 4 o'clock. Okay, so what I have given, I have given particular time period like 4 o'clock to 4 p.m., that is 27th to 29th. Whatever the thing might happen on all these entities, SolarWind will not create any tickets, any alerts, or any incidents. Why? Because we're enabling the maintenance mode for that particular time period. Then comes frequency. So there are a lot of options how we are going to schedule this maintenance mode. Do not repeat, repeat every daily, weekly, monthly, yearly. For example, some of the things we are going to do it on monthly basis, right? So in that case you can go ahead and take use of the monthly, and this will be enabled automatically on monthly basis. You no need to do anything, everything will be taken care by the SolarWinds itself. Okay, likewise there are other options also available, you can choose that. For my demo, I am not going to repeat it again, so I will select the option do not repeat. So it will be applicable this maintenance window only this particular time period 27th to 29th, and time period 4 a.m. to 4 p.m. And finally click on next, and you will get the summary page here. Whatever the timing I have selected and whatever the scope I have done, all the information you will get in the summary section. You can see right now we are in the summary. Once I am okay with all this information, simply click on create. Our first maintenance window is ready. Okay, right now we are in the maintenance window section, and I successfully created one maintenance window. See, this is our maintenance window. Inside that I have successfully created a one maintenance window here, and status is scheduled because it is in the future, and this is one time, it is not going to repeat. So because of that reason, inside the schedule it has mentioned as one time, and it is going to apply for the host as well as website, start time, end time, and who has created that, even that information is also available, right? So like this, if you have hundreds of maintenance windows, everything will be displayed here only. Suppose if you want to delete it, what is the step? Select it and then click on delete, it will go automatically. If you want to do some modification, then go for edit. If you want to disable this one, then go for disable option. So you need to play with these three things: edit, disable, and delete. Okay, hope you got understanding how to set up a maintenance window in the SolarWinds SaaS.